happened to all my blueberries? Did somebody come and eat them overnight? Hey everybody, it's Emily, and as you listen to the wind, now look, as you can see, there are plenty of blueberries over here. I just picked them. Haha, I got quite the harvest this morning from the low-growing blueberries. The ones in the middle are still mostly a bit tart, so I'm going to wait a few days on those. But let's run into the house right now and I'll show you what I got today. Oh, by the way, did I say the date? It's Friday, June 15th, 2018. So here's everything that I picked today. Now, I want to let you know that the white spots you see on these blueberries, it's not mold, it's diatomaceous earth. There was a teeny tiny stink bug hatchlings on one of the clumps, on one of the branches of blueberries, so I sprinkled some diatomaceous earth on them too, because it's too hard to squish them when they're actually on a blueberry. It looks like there's a little spider jumping around. You better get off or you're going to get frozen. Oh, he wants to be put in the freezer, I guess. Anyway, check it out. This right here is about, well, let's say 6 1/4 cups, 6 1/4 cups of blueberries, and we harvested 2 cups earlier, so far I've gotten more than 2 quarts, over a little over 8 cups of blueberries, so I'm really excited. This is the most blueberries I've ever harvested. That's fun, yay! Hey everybody, it's Emily, and it is Saturday evening, June 16th, 2018, and unfortunately I'm going to start this vlog with something very sad. Yes, I kind of warned you about this. What happened is I haven't watered it because I do believe it has a fungus, because I would cut off yellowing leaves with spots, and then like a few hours later some more would return, and the few melons that started to develop, they all developed blossom end rot, you know, turn yellow and blah blah. So that was a nice experiment. People do not try to grow a melon in a 5-gallon bucket. Not gonna, I don't know why that will cause a fungus, but anyway, it's really hard to keep water too, because it's just very thirsty. But like I said before, I wasn't originally planning to grow a melon, so I'm thinking about maybe starting a seed and growing it somewhere and seeing what happens. We'll see. Next thing I want to show you, check it out. I have ripe blackberries. They're squishy. Oh, this one's, wow, even more ripe. It's squishy and it came right off the little stem thing. Those aren't quite ripe yet. And the other ones need a day or two. Hopefully the stink bugs won't get to them. Alright, so it's Sunday morning, June 17th, it's getting close to 8 o'clock and it's already pushing to the mid-80s. But am I blind or what? Did you guys see this in the last clip? It'll be interesting when I edit this and see if I can see this. Check it out. What is this? What is this? What is this? Ah! I didn't see it and I was going to let this thing die. Now the question is it worth keeping this watered for 1 melon? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I went to all that work to get that water. Yeah, I'm going to keep it watered. So I had some extra water in here from when I watered the blackberries last night. Oh yeah, it's gone in here. I'm going to keep this baby watered. And who knows, maybe drying it out will have slowed down the progression of the fungus and I might get some more melons. We'll see. But oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed that. And that is not how I was going to start out today's video. I should say today's piece of the vlog. This is where I was going to start. Remember I showed you this pepper turning red and I was all excited? Well, I was turning it over to the other side to look and see how ripe it was a couple days ago, and this is what I saw. It's blossom end rot. I'm going to cut it off now because past experience tells me that if it's not if the rot hasn't gone through the whole pack, I might be able to save half this pepper. The whole thing might smell bad by now, but I don't know. There's another one too that has the blossom end rot. And I did a little search online. I've had this happen before, and I never bothered to look and see. I guess I thought there was nothing I can do about it. But I finally went and searched. I was like, no. Well, yeah, this pepper is just too small. It's gone. See? It's caused by calcium deficiency in the soil. And I'm going to talk about that in another video. I'm going to put up pretty soon about how this particular potting mix that I use for the SIP beds, I will never use it again. And this is one reason. What happens is if you have a nitrogen-rich soil, especially if it's an ammonia-based nitrogen, which a little more research told me that this potting soil is, the nitrogen in it is ammonium-based. What happens was, well, then the plant's going to want to grow all the leaves. And I can't, it's something about, there's some imbalance about what, you know, there's calcium, but the calcium doesn't get used for what it needs. But I can put a link to the, if I can find an article again, I'll put a link to it in the description below. But anyway, yeah, so I am going to, and I was going to look, what a vegan calcium, what can I do? Well, the best I could come up with is just a vegan fertilizer. So I've got this, it's Down to Earth brand that I bought from Amazon a while back. I actually bought it for the strawberries. In case any of you don't know, I practice veganics, which is, you know, comes from veganism. It's a way of growing food without using any animal products without using animal products or animal byproducts. So for those of you who are tempted to comment below that, oh, I should use bone meal, I'm not going to use bone meal. I'm not going to use anything from animals. So, oh, do I have an ant nest going on? That looks nasty. I have a fire ant nest in this bed. Time to take care of that. Okay, diatomaceous earth time. Looks like we might have some here. Yep. So, hopefully I don't get bitten by fire ants while I'm, you know what, I need to do the diatomaceous earth first. And then what I'm going to do is pull back the mulch and then just take a, you know, maybe 2 or 3 big handfuls of fertilizer for each pepper plant. And hopefully they'll get a little bit more balanced in nutrition and stop having that blossom end rot. We shall see. I just dropped my camera in the diatomaceous earth seed. Splashed out of there. Good grief. I'm like, oh, don't break the camera. All right, anyway. What I was going to say is while I'm waiting for the diatomaceous earth to repel / kill the ants so I can get in there and get some of that vegan fertilizer in, I've got a couple of other tasks I want to get done. One I was planning to do, and the other one I just decided to do right now if I can find my pruning shears. Right where I left them. After wasting 5 minutes walking around looking for them. I know nobody's ever done anything like that before. But see, this is what I mean. This is why I was getting discouraged. I just totally didn't notice that melon was growing. But I've decided what I need to do is probably none of these are going to produce anything anyway because they've gone for basically 2 days without enough water. I mean, look how wilty it is. So I'm going to cut all the branches. I need to be very, very careful and figure out where this one is coming from. Okay, so basically I don't want to prune. I can prune everything else except I'm going to leave this side and maybe like prune this off. But I'm going to prune this all off because otherwise the rest of this would require water and it's not going to produce anything. So what's the point? I'm going to make it start over. It's basically what I'm doing. Starting over. I'm just making sure it has nothing to do with that melon over there. Alright, I'm going to stop there because I know I will accidentally cut off the vine with that melon if I keep going. But yeah, let's just see how it recovers. I'll show you on tomorrow or the next day's piece of the vlog. But here's the other thing I'm going to do. You know that little cucumber seedling I started when I panicked because I thought the other one wasn't producing? Well, it's not only producing, it's sucking all the water out of the SIP bed really fast. I can't blame just the cucumber, but I'm going to have another video about that issue in a bit. But I've decided to take this out of the SIP bed. It's already got one cucumber plant in it. I've got some cocoa peat, coconut fiber. I'm going to mix it over here, right underneath this trellis that I made. I'm going to mix it. I'm going to pick up what I've got for mulch there. They're actually old, broken up smart pots. I'm going to mix up the cocoa peat in that dirt, transplant the cucumber, and give it a gallon of water every day. That's what I used to do when I had cucumbers growing along this trellis here. They just got a gallon a day, and they still produced. They may not have done great, but so that's right. And I'm going to compare this with the cucumber in the SIP bed, and let's see how it does. But yeah, do that while the diatomaceous earth is doing its thing. All right, got the cucumber planted in, and tip for everybody. I just learned something new myself. I had, what is it? Are there 3 pieces of Smart Pot? I mean, it's basically 6 layers of Smart Pot fabric lying here. And we haven't had hardly any rain to speak of for the last probably 3 weeks. And the soil underneath was still a little bit moist. Wow. We're talking about nice mulch. Okay, and no weeds growing here. Anybody see any weeds? No. There were a couple of grass seeds that had gotten in, but I think it might have been in this landscape fabric and not in the Smart Pots. But anyway, and I don't know if you can tell, maybe come down here. That you see from that angle. I have planted it in deeply so it no longer looks leggy, so it'll have more support there. And also I added in, I had to take out a couple of rocks when I was mixing in the cocoa peat. And why did I mix in the cocoa peat? Some of you might want to know. It's because even though this soil here is somewhat amended from when I was growing over here before, it's still pretty sandy, so I added in the cocoa peat so when I water, the water will actually stay near the roots of the cucumber. That's why I added that in. I also did add in a couple of handfuls of that vegan fertilizer. And then, so to fill in the spots where it was kind of low, and I wanted to fill in where it was a little bit leggy too, I added some, it's called black gold potting mix. It's got earthworm castings in it. It still has peat moss, which I'm not happy with, and this is probably vermiculite, this white stuff, but it's better than the other stuff. So time now to get the fertilizer in around the peppers. Well, it's Monday morning now, and yesterday I sat down to put together what I had so far of the vlog, and the raw footage was already over 15 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this vlog right here and start over to later today for the next few days vlog. But let's wrap up this vlog then with looking at how this melon has recovered since I watered it. Now see, I've still got leaves turning yellow, and that's probably just going to keep happening. But like I said, my main goal right now is to see that melon mature. Whether anything else grows, well, you know, that'll be a bonus. And then let's walk over here. All these buckets are because Jerry got water out of the rain barrels for me to do my watering yesterday. I'm going to walk over here and check on our little cucumber that we transplanted. Yep, it looks like it's doing well, doesn't it? I haven't shown you the peppers in the containers. The peppers like the containers pretty well. Peppers aren't real picky, just don't overwater them. And a bird is talking to us. And the other peppers, yes, I did get the vegan fertilizer in. We'll see what happens with that. So thank you very much for watching this vlog. Please be sure to share it with your networks if you enjoyed it, and then I will see you for the next video. In the meantime, take care and happy gardening.